Did your phone on silent?
Okay, go. Is you ready?
I'm ready.
I know you fucking
All right, so I know that you have a bae now, and I want to ask because I've been kind of like throwing this around, and I just want to know, like, is he your type? Has he, or like, you know how you have a checklist of a type of a person that you like are attracted to?
See, this could be real
ever your
incriminating.
type?
Is he
I mean, no shade or anything. Like, cause sometimes we have a checklist of a type. Like, I want him 6'5". I want him to be like slender and have like. What's he your type?
I don't think I even read. I don't think that I thought about that. Like,
Do you have a specific type?
I don't have a type. I have a trend.
So tell us what your trend.
My trend usually is darker skin. You know, usually tall, but I'm tall, so it's hard to find tall. So I kind of accept.
Is there a
average.
Is there a weight requirement?
No, I don't have a weight requirement.
Is there a piece requirement?
I don't have a piece requirement because I am an equal opportunist. Yeah, so if you don't have a piece, then it's fine.
So basically all of yours is like, oh, the inner, I want to get in touch with who you are in the inside. And I mean, you got that whole little spiel now.
No, it's about the energy. If I feel your energy, and you know what I'm saying, my energy is free to feel your energy, then I'm gonna be touching all of your energy.
I mean, but energy is real. I will
say
that.
It's really real.
It's something that it's transferable too.
It is.
And it's something that, you know, you can just feel somebody's aura.
Yeah. Have you ever like been in that situation to where the energy was just so irresistible?
Yeah. And then we call that chemistry.
Is it?
Yeah, it's chemistry.
I didn't pass that class. I didn't pass it at all. I never studied for none of them because I didn't get it.
You didn't get a lot of things in school, honey. We know. Anyway, so yes, it's chemistry. So it's something that you have, like with the interaction with the person, you feel it. It's a feeling that you have. Mm-hmm. It can be something that you guys are in tune with your conversation. You guys can be in tune with your body. You know about the body.
No, you know about the body because I don't know about the body. Your number is way higher than mine.
Excuse me?
That's
my number count is higher than yours?
Yes.
Shit, you don't know. I'm not in these streets like that. But yeah, but anyways, you have this connection with the energy that you give off. Because you give off an energy every day, and it's called your aura. It's just who you are. And it's,
come on, Deepak Chopra. You look real Deepak-y.
I know, right? He be like this.
No, you don't.
He be meditating and stuff. No, he be meditating and stuff.
I heard him. You can meditate just like.
And I felt like
when I meditating right now.
But when I listen to him, because you know I only listen because of Oprah, because she the only one that told me about it. Because I was sitting, I'm like, no, yo, I'm I'm sorry. No offense. No offense.
No offense.
None. No, I feel at ease when I heard him. It's like his voice was like.
You be naked.
I did go like a downward dog and butt ass naked, and I was just like, "Oh, you weren't ready." Honey, that's a sight to see. That's a sight to see. Going back, you have an aura that you give off about yourself, and it's something that it's singular to you.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
And it could just be you walking into the room and just someone feels your presence. You know how you say you feel somebody's presence around, and that's basically their aura, like what they give off.
Or it could just be gas. It could just be, I've had it where it's just.
I need you to take a Gas X, Pepto-Bismol. You know, they have products that help with that. We don't want you to be laying in the bed just farting and blasting everybody. Do you fart in the bed?
Can I tell you about the other night though?
Wait.
So, I had just got through, like, I had some pizza rolls. And I don't know about y'all, but pizza rolls will get me together, right? Real fast. You know what I'm saying? I had some pizza rolls and, you know, it just, I was trying to hold it, but it was.
You didn't shat on yourself, did you?
Man, listen. It was real. It was real. Them pizza rolls will get you. They will fuck your life all the way up. Have you ever, like, been in a situation to where, like, cause I've been, okay, so personal story time. Yeah. So I was like in this thing, right? And
it was a cold winter night.
It was a cold winter night. No, but like I was like feeling somebody.
Okay.
That I feel like I shouldn't have been feeling. And we were around each other a lot, and you know, we were friends, and we had great conversation, great chemistry. And I started to catch feelings.
So what was it that they gave off that made you just like?
Well, I've always been a person of connection, right?
Okay.
I've always been someone who wanted to connect and wanted to, like, meet you at a higher level. I don't want to meet you on the same level that everybody else meets you at. I want to have that intimate.
Wait, you talking about getting high? Like you smoke?
No, genius. What I'm saying is, like, an intellectual level, like an emotional level. Like, I want to get to know you differently than most people do. And so when I'm given that opportunity, sometimes I kind of like catch feelings.
Okay.
And I've done that twice.
So it's basically just the aura that that person or those
It's just the
persons
connection.
gave off.
It's that connection.
That chemistry.
Yeah, and it's like they're so not my type or my trend, but I would take them down through there if I, you know, was in a position to. Back then.
Now. Back in the day, because now you got your bae, but that's what I'm saying. Like, go back to that question though, because you never answered it. That does your bae fit your quote unquote trend, or was he, or did he fall somewhere within, you know?
No,
something
he does. No, he does.
So he acts as your physical trend.
So, for instance, my partner, he's my type, like physically. He's really my type in a lot of ways. But I mean, like, I've definitely had my experience of people not my type, where I feel like, you know, the connection is very strong, and yeah, it would be beautiful. But it's just like one of those things where you just could not ever imagine it. Like, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
See, I don't have, or I wouldn't, I should say this, I don't have a detailed quote unquote type. I just feel as though that, you know, I would prefer that my mate be taller than me. I prefer that they not be as slender as I am, because I'm very slim. And other than that, I don't have like, you know, a skin complexion. I don't have an instance of, you know, body type as far as them being, you know, bigger or smaller like that. I mean, they can be mid-sized. They just can't be as small and slender as me. You know, just snatched waist.
No.
I need something to be able to hold on to me. You like that, huh? Because in the past, there have been other people that I've been attracted to, and it wasn't because of the chemistry that we had, and they like, you know, they haven't been my quote unquote type like that.
Yeah. I think that it's scary though, like when you're in that position, because you know, you try so hard to move forward and you try to keep it normal and try so hard to just be neutral, but it's like those feelings kind of take over and they show through everything you do, and it's like, okay, like what do you do? Like how do you deal with it?
So what's your question? How do you
deal with it? Like how do you cope with it? Because if you can't act on it, what do you do?
Are you saying more so that if I can't find my quote unquote trend, how do I?
Or if you fall for someone who's not your quote unquote trend, how do you?
I think a lot of connections that you have, and I think the best connections are, like you said, within the chemistry.
Yes.
So even if they're not fitting your quote unquote type, I think that's the physical features are something that you should be able to overlook. Sometimes with some people they can't overlook those physical features, and they see as though like, you know what, they too short or they too this.
But let's take it like a step further. So what if you're gay and you connect with a straight person, or if you're straight and you connect with a gay person, or you know,
I think it's a mind thing though, because a lot of people, and I can just speak from like, or I can say, I'm gonna speak on behalf of the heterosexual world, because I'm not. But, I mean, those people made to be put into that box of saying, oh, I'm heterosexual, oh, I'm homosexual, or oh, I can't do that because, you know, it's gonna make me gay if I like him or her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, instead of you actually just saying, or taking for what it is, and saying like, this person.
But see, like for me, like I'm open, right? Because I know that connection is very blind. You really can't control or see who you're going to connect to until it actually happens. And I find that, you know, I've been attracted to women, I've been attracted to men, I've been attracted to people of different sexualities. Like I've been attracted to a slew of people, and I've connected with a few of them. And so I can't sit and kind of mainstream myself to say, oh, this and the other. I allow myself to explore, and I've enjoyed it thus far. I
mean, you're more of a free spirit than I am, and I would say just with me, with preference, it would have to be a male.
Right.
So, I mean, and I think it's more of just, like I said, like people have a head thing, and it's just like, no,
but
I can't
dated
be attracted.
A woman before.
I had. I was in a serious relationship. Like we were together for about 4 years and everything. Like, but that was, you know, years ago.
But my point is that you did it. Like
I did, and honestly, we had a really good connection.
And you can't fake it.
And you can't fake it at all. Like when I say that, during that period in that time in my life, I felt like, you know, she was my soulmate.
Yeah.
And it was just like we connected on different levels, regardless of what anybody said or how everything. It was just us. Like it was just us against the world. That's how we felt.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
No, I love that feeling. Period. Like aside from gender, like I feel like that with you. Like as my friend, I feel like it's us against the world, and I feel like we have our own little, universe. And I feel like that. Like I feel like you're my soulmate. We just don't have sex together. Does that make sense?
No, I get it. No,
yeah,
I really get it.
Yeah. That's how I feel, and I love those kind of connections.
Yes.
But when you can have sex with the person that you listen,
it's amazing. I'm sure
it is. It's real good.
It is.
It's real good. I don't know. Like, how would you say, for instance, how would you challenge someone to think outside of the box when it comes to love and stuff like that? Because it's really scary. Like,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? You're calling, so like I said, say for instance, if you're a heterosexual person and you fall for someone of the same sex, what do you do?
I think that if you're a person that really wants love, you should be open to whatever it brings you.
Yeah.
And don't discriminate towards, you know, John, who's over here, he's been trying to, you know, knocking at your door for the past 5-6 months.
But that's so much, that's
and
easier
you didn't want to talk to him because he was short. But I mean, it is easier said, but that's why I say if you're really open to love. You have to be really, really open to love at that point.
I mean, I'll be honest, sometimes it challenges your whole lifestyle.
Yeah,
like,
but some people feel as though that they're settling because they're not getting everything off of their checklist. But then you'll be searching your whole entire life.
Your whole life
for somebody if you're trying to find somebody on this checklist. Now, there's some important ones that you just...
Yeah, like, okay, like honesty, communication, things like that.
No.
Can he season his chicken properly? That's a very important one. That's very important.
But how did he buy the chicken, honey? How do you buy the chicken?
Finances is not everything. Monetary.
You can't have. Sometimes you can't have love without finances. Because sometimes you get what you get with the person. You love them.
Is
You
that
love
how
them.
you feel?
No, I'm just saying. It's just reality. Listen, you get with somebody, you love them to no end, but honey, you taking care of them every day, and it's like, when you gonna contribute to this, and then that love dwindles because
so let's
the
say,
finances ain't there.
Partnership.
Even in a
being
partnership.
Being mutual with.
So you gonna take care of your bae and he laying on your couch every day and you going to work?
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about though.
But he ain't got to.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, you gotta have. If that's on your checklist, make sure. Back to this. Check it off. I'm telling you, you gonna thank me later. Check it off.
That's from Thoughtfulness 101. There you go, Thoughthood. With all of that being said, being able to connect with multiple people and stuff like that, do you think that it's possible to fall in love with more than one person?
Yes and no. And I'll say yes because, well, you know what? Let me rephrase it. Because you can love multiple people. But as far as being in love with someone, it's a toss-up for me. Like, I kind of believe that you can, and then I kind of believe that you can't, because I've been in a situation when I was in love with two particular people, or I may have thought. Honestly, it boggles me to this day. I don't know if I was in love or it was just the love that I had, or sometimes it's kind of hard to decipher that.
Yeah.
But I would say yes and no, just because I'm still undecided. So I would say yes and no. I give account for both sides. What do you think?
I've been in a situation where, like I said, I connected with someone and I was in love with them. They didn't know, but then I found, because I knew that I couldn't have that connection. I found some other connection that I could have, and we developed feelings and I fell in love. So yeah, I think it's possible. I just don't think it's healthy. Unless you want to have a multiple person relationship and you're going to be open and honest with your partner. Like, I don't think that it's healthy. I think that whatever you do, you have to make sure that you're closed from whatever situation before getting into another, because it ends up being very detrimental, you know, because you never know what could happen. And those weak moments, that person that you couldn't have might allow you to have them one day, and then it's like, but I'm in love with someone. It can be really messy.
Don't you wish you could, like, build your perfect man, like, and just pull this from John and pull this from Jacob and this from Mark and just,
I don't know, too much perfection scares me. And I'm a perfectionist.
But and not even saying that, like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just certain qualities that you really, really want, and maybe you're only getting it from Jake
from State Farm,
and John is like the one who really has the most potential, but you wish he had this quality, you know, like pulling, like, I could just build me a, you know, the perfect stallion. What I propose to you all is I challenge you to look outside of your checklist, outside of your box, and just connect.
Because let me tell you something about that life. It's real short, and the second that you think that you live in it is the second that the lights will go out. So why should you hold a limit to your heart as to who you decide to explore things with? Now, I'm not telling you to go turn gay or to turn straight or to do something that makes you uncomfortable, but definitely explore what your heart feels and see how it goes.
Especially if you're really open for love. You're really open to love.
Not sex.
And I'm also suggest if you're at an older age too, that time clock is.
Yeah, because it's just not gonna, I mean, you're desperate. You're looking real desperate.
At this point, if you haven't found it,
it's drying up.
You may want to go contact Cliff.
You might want to go ahead and do it. Call him.
Call Cliff.
Get him some Proactive. I know them pimples is off the chain. That acne will fuck your life up. But just,
I know the eye may wander a little bit. You don't know if he's like focused on you or on your sister.
Get a Weight Watchers membership with her. If she a little too fluffy, you don't have to get it together.
Buy sunglasses.
Yeah.
You know, sunglasses.
If he don't have a penis, just make it there. Make the penis come. You know, get the.
Wait, what?
Let's move forward.
No.
Let's move forward.
Nasty. It's been real, guys.
Bye. I just wanted to keep it.
Meanwhile, back in the ring.
show.
So yeah, that was the show. I mean, that was something that we were just okay. And
so from this conversation,
yes.
So that was a really good discussion.
My jewels is just...
Your jewels?
My jewels.
Oh, those that.
Not my, but my lady, the lady lumps.
You make me so tired.
Uh-huh,
I'm so tired.
uh-huh.
I'm so tired.
You should be. Anyway.
I'm done. Cut!
And print.